日本時間3月21日、米国時間3月20日。米スポーツ専門局、スポーツネット LA はロサンゼルス、ドジャースのカクタスリーグ終盤戦を生中継。開幕直前の最終調整となる一戦で、山本由伸が先発登板し、確かな存在感を示した。試合はアリゾナ州グレンデールで行われ、気温は40度を超える過酷なコンディション。それでもナイトゲームとして実施され、チームは大谷翔平を DH の1番に据え、フレディ、フリーマン、ムーキー、ベッツ、ウィル、スミスら主力が揃う開幕仕様の打線を披露した。WBC で侍ジャパンとして戦った山本は、この日が開幕前最後の登板。スプリット、カッター、カーブを巧みに操り、三振を量産する安定した投球内容を見せた。解説陣からは、フォームの再現性が高く、まさに職人の投球と評価され、シーズン本番への期待が一段と高まった。デーブ・ロバーツ監督も試合前の取材で、開幕へ向けた最終確認の登板になる。内容よりもリズムと感覚を重視している、と語り、エースへの信頼を強調した。放送では試合全分析やロバーツ監督のコメントが詳しく紹介され、ドジャースの開幕戦へ向けた準備が着実に進んでいる様子が伝えられた。
Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet Dodgers, brought to you by your Toyota dealers. We make it easy. John Hartung alongside Jerry Hairston Jr. And from AM 570, it is Tim Cates. It's only 104 degrees right now in Glendale, Arizona, but at least it's going to be a night game. It won't be too uncomfortable, Jerry, but this is a big day in Arizona. Final night game of the spring, but also this could be the final spring game for most of the regular players.
I know the guys are excited. I know it's really balmy out there in Arizona. Thank goodness it is a night game. And yes, for a lot of these guys, last game there in the Cactus League with AZ, they can't wait to get to LA.
At least it's a dry heat, though, in 104. You got that going for you. When the sun goes down, it'll cool off. But good to see a nice lineup set by Dave Roberts, one we're going to see during the regular season.
All right, speaking of that lineup, let's get right to it for this penultimate game in Arizona. Shohei Ohtani leading off at DH. Kyle Tucker in the two-hole. You've got Mookie at short, batting third. Freddie's in the cleanup spot. Will Smith back from the WBC. He does the catching. Teoscar in left. Max Muncy at third. Andy Pages in center. Miguel Rojas at second base. Jerry, that is a strong lineup that we'll probably see many times throughout the year.
This is a championship lineup. I love Teoscar Hernandez in this lineup. Obviously, he's had a red-hot spring. Good to see the Big Show back to the top. Sorry, Miggy Rowe, you go back to the 9th spot.
We've been talking about it for months. What's the lineup going to look like? And now you actually see it in front of you. Pretty scary. 1 through 9 what this Dodgers team has. I mean, Andy Pages, 30 home run guy, batting 8th for this Dodger lineup. Max Muncy right in front of him, batting 7th.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
It is an oh, my goodness moment. And just like he will on opening day, Yoshinobu Yamamoto will be on the mound tonight as we take a live look of him. He's making his final spring tune-up. He rejoined the Dodgers on Tuesday. Hasn't pitched for the team since February 27th. That's when he left camp to join Samurai Japan for the World Baseball Classic. This will be our last look at him before Thursday when he gets the ball on opening day and things count in the standings. With more right now, let's head out to Kirsten Watson. She joins us live at Camelback Ranch with the latest. Hello out there, Kirsten.
Hi, John. Well, of course, our time here in Arizona is coming to an end. And even if we look at what happened on the off day, really on that Wednesday heading into the off day, there were quite a few roster moves, which gave us a better idea as to what the roster was going to look like. River Ryan was optioned. Kyle Hurt was optioned. The contract for Santiago Espinal was picked up. So we know that he will be breaking camp with the team. So now we do have a better idea as to what things look like. But there's still a big question as to who is also going to play in the infield at second base. Of course, Miguel Rojas has the start there. We also could be seeing Hae-Sung Kim getting some playing time there, or Alex Freeland. Dave Roberts talked about just that today, and if they haven't made a decision, kind of what they're looking at moving forward.
I think there's just, because I think that it's one of those things that you could argue both sides of either decision as far as Alex or Hae-Sung. And so I just don't think it's clear cut. And, we still haven't seen Hae-Sung a bunch. Alex, I think he's taken great at bats. The numbers, the surface line certainly isn't there. but it's still spring training. So they're just, I don't know, I just think there's just deeper conversation that are going to be had.
What do you expect from Yoshinobu today?
More of the same. I think I'm excited to just see him pitch, and haven't seen him pitch in a while. So yeah, 5 innings, and we'll see where we go from there.
Most of guys back to LA today or tomorrow.
They'll be leaving. Most guys, I think most of the guys will be leaving tomorrow morning.
So first, just on that conversation for second base with Hae-Sung Kim and Alex Freeland, of course, we know that Hae-Sung was away from the team for quite some bit. But since he's returned, he has felt like his swing has gotten back on track. He wasn't really getting the results he wanted with Team Korea in the World Baseball Classic. Then you have Alex Freeland, who's had an excellent spring thus far. And of course, Miguel Rojas, he is in this lineup today. Even with talking about the lineup, Dave Roberts has said he really likes what he sees. Of course, it feels like this could be that opening day lineup. So he is very much going to be that guy, whether it's opening day or even other times to be playing the infield. So we'll see what happens. Hae-Sung Kim should be in the lineup tomorrow. He's been playing some outfield and center field as well, so that gives you the optionality. But of course, there will be a decision that's made in the next few days, guys.
Opening day, it is next Thursday. We cannot wait. Another special day on Friday as well, when the Dodgers have their World Series ring ceremony before the game against the Diamondbacks. Second straight season, the champs will be getting their bling, and this time, yes, Clayton Kershaw will be there. We will have it all for you right here on Sportsnet LA. That's the ring ceremony next Friday. Our pregame coverage will begin at 5:30 that day. It is time now to call your shot. Brought to you by your Toyota dealers. Tim, you have the honors today.
I'm going to go with Will Smith, America's catcher, hitting 5th tonight. Teoscar Hernandez, Freddie Freeman surrounding him. I'm going with Will Smith.
It's a good call there. I like it, Jerry.
I'm going with the guy who's been hated on by the media. I'm going Luka Doncic is going to win the MVP. You better book it. Luka's the best player in the world. For this game, Dodgers, I'm going Teoscar Hernandez, huge night.
You ever put up 60 on the basketball court when you were in high school?
I put up 60 shots.
That I do believe. I'm going to take a guy we haven't seen get an at-bat in a really long time. We saw him pitch the other day. Shohei Ohtani back in the Dodgers lineup as the DH, and he's going to have a big day there in this final night game in Arizona. And producer pick Stu Mitchell going with Fab Five, Freddie Freeman, who's had just an incredible spring. All right, well, if you missed the top of our show, we showed you the Dodgers lineup, and all of the regulars are in that lineup. On paper, this roster, Jerry, it is absolutely stacked.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of an old school, let's say, 90s lineup. Remember the gauntlet of the Mariners lineup with Edgar Martinez, Alex Rodriguez, Ken Griffey Jr., Jay Buhner. That lineup, this is what the Dodgers bring 1 through 9, even with Miguel Rojas in there every single day. For the foreseeable future, this is as good a lineup as you're going to see in all of baseball.
You see Andy Pages running on the field there. I mean, that guy, he must be the happiest one in the lineup. Batting 8th in this gauntlet of the Dodgers lineup, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, it's going to be fun to see these guys for the first time this spring here, right before they head home to see what they can do together.
All right, there's my called shot, Shohei. We saw Will Smith and Yamamoto out there, Tim, playing catch. It's nice to see those two back together. They were both away from the team, so now they're going to get a chance to get in sync again as they get ready for next Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. Guys separated for a few weeks. Now they're back. We're going to be back together for a few games here. And the most important thing is be healthy.
Yes.
Come out of these games, any injuries. I remember a few springs ago, Justin Turner got hit on the hand in one of those late games, a night game at Camelback Ranch late in spring. That wasn't good.
I love the sprints that we had at the WBC. Shohei, Will Smith, so many guys all around baseball played in the WBC, represented baseball well. Now it starts in about 8 days or so, their marathon. That is an absolute grind. Guys know how to get through it and get ready for the postseason.
Speaking of getting ready, Jerry, is Yamamoto working on anything tonight, this final spring
I think
tune-up?
if there's a particular pitch, he's going to highlight that pitch, making sure he has full feel for that pitch heading into opening day.
All right, we look forward to Yamamoto getting the ball. There he is. Getting the start next Thursday against the Diamondbacks, but first one more in Arizona. The penultimate game from AZ, Dodgers and Padres. Tim Neverett, Rick Monday, take it away.
The lights are on at Camelback Ranch, and the temperatures are way up, too, as the Dodgers take on the San Diego Padres, who are over from Peoria. Hi again, everyone, with Rick Monday. I'm Tim Neverett. Kirsten Watson will join us momentarily. 106 degrees as we talk to you right now. It's going to be between 106 and 104 at game time. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will get the start. Mo, this will be his final tune-up before opening day.
Yeah, let me bring us some good news. It's only been 105 tomorrow. But for Yamamoto, you start to look over 173 innings last year. 113 hits is all he gave up. And then, of course, we mentioned the World Series, not only as a starter, but as a reliever, too. So for Yamamoto, he gets the ball, gets a lot of movement, and he is not an easy at-bat for the opposing team.
Yamamoto on the mound, and the Dodgers putting out what could be an opening day lineup as Shohei Ohtani will lead off. Dodgers and Padres coming up. Ball and 2 strikes to Jace Bowen.
I think the big thing, too, Tim, is in the dry air. Pitchers want to be able to keep their hands as dry as they can. Well, you don't have that much of a problem in the low humidity versus, say, St. Louis or Atlanta during the summer.
Fires one right over the outside corner, two-seamer. Strike 3 called, and that's how it begins for Yamamoto tonight.
Well, what Yamamoto did during the season was impressive enough. What he did during the championship series, in particular the World Series, was just off the charts.
1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Splitter struck him out. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts.
Well, it's not only the ball drops down, but on this one, it's going down and away from the left-handed batter. Now, what we don't know, can Yamamoto really kind of challenge it to have it move in one direction or another besides the drop?
And the payoff. Struck him out, swinging with a cutter.
A, B, C, D, and a host of other pitches available.
2-2 on the way. Foul tip, he struck him out.
They went upstairs and away on that one.
High heat. 4th strikeout for Yamamoto. Stretch. The kick and the delivery. He struck him out with a splitter. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 5 in the game for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. We head to the bottom of the 2nd at Camelback Ranch.
Yamamoto is the one pressing the buttons on the pitch comm right there after the foul ball.
2-2. Strike 3 called. Sinker got him looking. Bowen's gone down watching twice on the same pitch.
You watch Yamamoto pitch, and one word comes to mind besides efficient is consistency. I mean, he is such a technician when it comes to his delivery, the mechanics. It's like a mirror image every delivery.
Well, that curveball, swing and a miss. Johnson way out in front. 2-2. He snaps it in there for strike 3 call. Strikes out 2 more this inning, 7 in the game for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Dodgers lead 1-0.
Well, Yoshi, just your final start of spring training, being able to get through 5 innings of work, 68 pitches, how good do you feel for your next one to be opening day?
今日、開幕前最後のオープン戦だったんですけども、終わってみてどうですか？いろんな感じ方とか体調。
今日の試合、いろいろ試したいことも試せましたし、立ち上がりもいい入りができましたし、全体的に良かったかなと思います。
You know, because there's a few things I wanted to try, and then today I was able to get into the game very nicely. So I think that was good.
When you talk about a few things you wanted to try in this outing, what were they?
具体的にその試したかったこととかっていうのはどういうことですか？
ファーストストライクだったり、決め球もそうですけど、いろんなボールで。アウトを取れましたし、ランナーがいる状況でもしっかり落ち着いて投げられたので、そこが良かったかなと思います。
You know, with the runners on bases, and I was able to calmly throw my pitch, and also there's a few pitches, you know, especially like a first pitch is strike, and then that was something I was focusing on today.
Do you think the pitching that you see maybe helped you get your pitch quality locked in early on in spring, earlier than maybe usual?
WBC で投げたことが、その調整っていう意味で、ヘルプになりましたか？
やっぱりあれだけ緊張感を持ってマウンドに上がるっていうのができたので、そこはまた一つ段階をぐっと上がる、きっかけになったと思いますし、はい、すごくいい機会だったと思います。
Yes, you know, because the pitching kind of like a high intensity game like that, and then that kind of definitely helped me, and then that was good.
Well, Dave, Yoshinobu Yamamoto had the start this evening. Of course, he's had an excellent spring, excellent with his time with Team Japan. But to see just one final outing from him, what did you like about his stuff today?
I just thought, he knew that, it's his last tune-up. He looked sharp. I thought the fastball was really good. The slider, the split was good. The curveball was good. I mean, honestly, his whole arsenal was really good. Very efficient, and for him to get through 5 innings pretty effortlessly was nice to see.
When you looked at this lineup today, I know we've talked at length, whether it's Shohei leading off, Kyle Tucker, Mookie, Freddie, the list goes on. But today was really the first day we saw it in action. Was it everything you imagined?
Yeah, you know what? I thought it was really good. It's just kind of the length in the lineup that you're looking for. And early on, Miggy had a 2-out hit. I thought Max took some really good at-bats today. And it seems like every inning we should have the ability to score and threaten and stress pitchers. And it was, Kirsten, it was good to see, our lineup out there for the first time.
Of course, one more here tomorrow for the Cactus League. You've got 3 more with the Freeway Series. But just knowing that you guys are getting back to Los Angeles, getting back to playing in big league stadiums, what are you looking forward to with that?
We're all looking forward to it. And if you go in our clubhouse, there's a lot of boxes, empty lockers. Some guys are ejecting tonight. Some guys are heading to LA first thing tomorrow morning. We got a handful of guys that are going to play in tomorrow's game, but I think everyone's excited about getting back to LA, playing in a big league stadium.
Yeah, and when you look at the spring, it's safe to say it's been a very successful one.
It has. It really has. And I think guys are focused on getting their work in. We had a handful of guys that we didn't have for a lot of the spring, a couple coaches, but to get the band back together for a night, that was fun. And, it's just in time because it's starting to heat up down here. But very successful, productive spring.
All right, Dave, congratulations on this win, and thanks again.
All right, Kirsten.
今回も最後までご視聴いただき、本当にありがとうございました。動画の内容を楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。もしよろしければ、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。皆さんの応援が、今後の動画制作の大きな励みになります。それではまた、次回の動画でお会いしましょう。